Good morning, everybody. We are continuing on our Zodiac Love readings and Gemini. We're going to be doing Gemini for it's really in November, December, as we're basically at December. I think we did the same thing last month too when we got to Gemini. So, with that, please like, follow, share, subscribe. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. But let's see what we have for our Gemini spirit. What is the love energies for Geminis for December and November? Okay, Geminis, there's a message for you. Right? Spirit's basically saying, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Your special person is wanting to reach out to you. Let's see what other energies are available for my Geminis. And remember, this is a collective reading, so it may or may not always resonate with you. Let's see what those energies we have for November, December are for my Gemini folks. Remember, what I do is I read the energies available to the collective, and then it's up for you to work on whatever those energies are to allow things to move forward. So, Spirit, what are those energies that we have for Geminis today? Okay, we got a lot. So let's see what our Gemini twins have. And so Spirit's saying that there's going to be some temptation that's going to be thrown at you. And it's going to ask you to look deep into your emotions to see whether you really want that temptation or not. And Spirit's saying be really open to this divine guidance, because if you are open to the divine guidance, you're going to get some clarity on the situation. And for many of you, your spiritual journey is just beginning, and that's probably why you're watching card readings and stuff like that, because you're starting to get a little bit curious. You're starting to wonder, what's, why things are happening the way they are. You're starting to see through all the illusion that's out there. And Spirit's saying take time to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing, right? And so this is a lot about making sure you're getting outside of that temptation and the illusion, and really being open to guidance from your higher self. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process, right? And so this is a big process. Spirit wants you to know that love conquers all. And for some of you, there's a relationship that's going to be rekindled. Now, that doesn't always mean romantic, but there is a rekindle available, so in that energy. And Linda, if I have time at the end, I can answer that. You probably have to stay for about another 15 or 20 minutes. If I don't get a chance to answer it, then you can come back on Sundays where I do live readings with my co-host Susan. So, Spirit, what else? What other energies for Geminis are available right now in this moment? Okay. So for my Geminis, first thing they're saying is that there's a lot of friendly support, right? You're going to get that friendly support to help you during this temptation. You're going to get an honest communication. So there's two message cards coming in, right? That there's communication. This one's going to be a perfect match. This one's also going to be a lasting love. And a twin flame recognition. So you may be meeting someone who you may perceive as a twin flame, and this person will also be your best friend. So there's beautiful, beautiful energies that are kind of floating around you. Now, with any energies, you have to actually take advantage of it, and you have to get to this stage of it where we're looking at, and this is, if you're new to my readings, this side here is what we call the hamster wheel of karma. There are things that keep you stuck, things that are challenging, and you have to get through these challenges by kind of following what's showing into the bridge area right here, which is, you know, being open, starting to look at the messages, starting to explore your feelings and your emotions. And as you go in there and you start to heal, all these doors become available. Now, these energies are always there, but you have to be in the right frequency to be able to attach to those energies. And that's part of the healing process, right? So we're going to go ahead and look at, what else is available to you in love for this month of November, December. So, Spirit, what is available for my Geminis? Tell me what else we have. All right. So, Spirit saying habits, right? I don't know if we'll ever change. So, Spirit saying get out of that space of not being willing to change, being stuck in your habits. Get out of that space. We have too many different values, right? And here's all the doubts. These are the temptations, the doubts, the shadow side. You made me realize my flaws, which is good because that means your person is seeing themselves clearly and they can then choose to heal. You don't force anybody to heal. You choose to heal, either you or yourself. You guys have unfinished business, right? And we'll put that over here. And that's why there's going to be a communication and there's a possible of a rekindling, but beware of temptation. Many of you have a lot of responsibilities right now. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs, right? And so you're stuck over here because you're stuck in the responsibility. It could be your friend. I feel the pain from the damage I've caused. So you both are probably feeling the pain from whatever damage it was that you guys did, that toxicity, because neither one of you was healed, and that's why you couldn't be together. This is love read, but many of you were in a separation because the toxicity that was sitting there within that person or persons, meaning that both of you had it. I know a lot of times people who identify as a divine feminine say, "Oh, but I'm healed. I've done the work." Yeah, you may have done the work, but maybe you're not fully healed because otherwise you'd be over here, right? And it takes time, and nobody's 100% fully healed. We all have our toxicities. Even when you come into reunion, you're going to have your toxicity. The thing is that at that point, you've healed enough to be able to sustain a true relationship, which will have challenges. It won't be just, love and light. It's going to always have challenges, but you have hopefully healed enough to be able to handle those challenges properly and healthily without the toxicity that tore you people apart. So with that, let's take a look at what is the major block, what is the major block in getting to these energies over here, right? And this is, if you look at my sale, for those of you who are interested in getting your own personal read, I'm having a sale till today's the last day of it. You can take advantage of the sale. It's a 35 for a full reading, 35 for a personal light language, and 10 for a mini reading. And it's going to end today, but you can still take advantage of it today. You book it at a different time. Just needs to be paid for today. And if you do, you get yourself one hell of a deal where you can find out stuff. And then for today only, for anybody who is watching, I am doing a $5 mini reading or a $5 reading for what's blocking you personally in love. And it's the most powerful read I have. Have yet to have anybody take me up on it. Why? Because most people don't really want to point to themselves to understand why they're blocking themselves in love, because it means you have to take responsibility. But I'm making it so inexpensive that if you really want love in your life, this is a read that you should have. So with that, let's see what's blocking our Geminis. Spirit, what is blocking our Geminis in love? Give me a couple the blocks. All right, so we're going to just look at two today, which is apropos for our Geminis: the split brain, split decision, split soul. Actually, Spirit gave me three. Spirit always has fun with me. All right, the first one's being cold. You seem unapproachable because you're aloof. Try being more friendly. So for many of you, you've developed this coldness because you've gotten hurt so many times. You're not willing to open up your heart and be vulnerable. If you want to be here, this heart has to be open. You can't be, the ice king or ice queen. Excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can. And why do we have those excuses? Because it allows us to make up that story within ourselves and manifest that reality that we're unlovable, there's nobody for me, you're broken and you can't find anyone. You're manifesting that excuse because you truly don't want to find somebody because you're afraid to open up your heart because of the pain. And for many of it's pent up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that makes you resentful towards others. And so you're angry at your ex, you're angry at your parents, you're angry at your kids. And with all that anger, you can't ever find any love because your heart is so closed. And so you need to open up your heart. You need to get into your feelings and your emotions. And this is effectively what this read is telling you anyway. So those are your blocks. So yeah, when we get blocks, it's great. Now let's look at how do we move past it, right? Because we're Silver Spock Spiritual Healing here. We work on healing and feeling so that we can get to that love. We don't just work on creating a fantasy story around what's going to happen to you in love. It's a choice. Healing, you have to heal to really get to that love that you want because you need to be in the right frequency for that perfect match for you to come in, but you have to be in a place where you're able to sustain a relationship, and that comes through healing yourself from your traumas. And so let's see what your highest self outside of polarity wants to tell you on how to solve this problem. Okay, we got 3 cards, and let's see what we have. So Gemini, first one is don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. So feel into yourself and see when you're having so much resistance, your anxiety, you're having problems with that. Don't actually take that path, right? Spirit's also saying this is your time to step up and lead from your soul. And that's why you look at resistance, because you want to feel your way into what is truly right for you and what's wrong for you. And the last one is the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So yeah, healing takes time. Healing takes a choice. You have to choose to heal. Nobody heals automatically. You have to make a choice to heal something. You have to make a choice to accept the energies, to accept the love, to change yourself as you see things that need to be changed within yourself, right? You don't change for anybody else, but for yourself. So with that, let's look at timing. Okay, these energies are amazing here. How long is it going to take us to get to those energies, right? And when we look at timing is something that is very fluid. It's not something that is set in stone. So I'm going to go get my timing deck here. It's not something that's set in stone, and so it can change in a moment's notice as energies change, as people make different choices. And so with that, don't hold this as a prediction of time. This is a possibility of when the energies are conducive to these things happening here. So Spirit, when is it possible for us to get to that lasting love, that twin flame union, that best friend, that communication? Let's see if Spirit gives us anything else. And Spirit's saying it's today, right? It's all possible today. You just need to choose to allow these energies to come in. You need to choose to allow yourself to be in the space and the frequency that these can come in. So with that, it's amazing reading here for my Geminis. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. If you would like your own personal reading, let me know. Please do reach out. And Linda, if you're still here, just let me know into the comments. And for those of you still watching, last day for my Thanksgiving sales, $35 for a full reading, $35 for personal light language, and $10 for mini reading. Right, this is going to end today. You can purchase now, schedule later. You can gift it. It makes an amazing holiday gift to be able to get a full reading, on whatever subject that you want. And 35 for personal light language. So if you feel stuck in life, you feel like some energies just are keep repeating themselves, uh, then this is a perfect thing to have. Reach out today, as it's the last day. You do not need to take the reading today, as my schedule's busy anyway. However, we can schedule at a later time. You just have to purchase it now, and you can gift it. So with that, thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your holiday sale shopping today, and just keep on healing. Have a great day.